Hey there, it's Darby, and it's weekly check-in time. Today is 6/20/2022, and I am sitting at the Stewart Causeway, so if you hear like traffic, it's the bridge that's overhead. It's a really beautiful day out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people on the water today. So I always start with the same question: what went well last week and what didn't go as planned? I had a really good coaching session last week where I was coached. It helped me organize my thoughts. I did some habit stacking, so I'm getting some more writing in, including taking notes on what I'm reading. And I had a really magical hike at a place that I'd never been to before. I went swimming in the ocean. I went skating with my son. What didn't go well is I am still not feeling good. I still have this sinus thing going on. I hurt my knee. My sleep is still wonky. And I think I tend to overestimate my goals for what I can get done in a week. And I always tell myself, like, oh, it'll be better or easier next week, and I'll just get it done then. And then something different happens. It's like never ever really better. Like something always comes up. So I just need to plan with that in mind. Like things are going to come up, and whether I'm sick or whether there's some other emergency, and I'm going to have to deal with that. So having flexible goals is important. Top 3 priorities to put your time, energy, and attention to. I'm really working on my topics for calm conflict this week. And part of why I'm doing that is because I am on like a time constraint, putting myself on a time constraint for when I want to launch, and there's so much good information that I want to share. I could go down a gazillion rabbit holes. So if I pick out like the books and resources and journal articles and say, these are the ones I'm going to start with, and then I can add more to the project later, that way I won't miss my deadline. And that also goes towards my lit review for my dissertation. And self-care is always a priority. So sleep, gentle movement, and eating well. What is the busiest part of your week and the quietest part of your week, and how does that impact your planning? Today I'm driving a friend to a doctor, so I'm obviously getting some outdoor self-care time in before that. And Thursday I have 3 appointments, so on today and Thursday I'm not planning on getting a lot of focused deep work done, but I'm doing like my bare minimal daily routines. Like my morning routine I already got done, and reading and taking notes. Anything else I get done today, I'll just consider it like a bonus. So what kind of self-care do you want to practice this week? And reading is high up there for me, and moving more is always high up there, even though I don't know what I did to my knee. I can't, it's like kind of swollen, so gentle movement is going to be important. Like not super long hikes and not like super bendy yoga, but restorative things. I've also been using like my balance boards more as I'm getting back into skating, so I think that's helping. And I want to journal more because I've kind of been avoiding that. think if you really want to get to know like yourself and uncover like your deep thoughts and feelings that are holding you back, journaling is the way to do it. So I wonder what I've been avoiding. Okay, so technology. What amount of screen time do you want to get this week? I have been playing around with my own screen time because I have very dry eyes, which causes double vision. So I've been taking a lot of intentional breaks from the screen, which might mean getting up and doing some kind of movement or switching to listening to an audiobook. And that's been working really well for me, as well as like not scrolling on social a lot. Like I might check it once or twice a day, but it's more so just to interact with my notifications than it is to scroll. So that's been helpful. And no matter what, like I want technology, like I want to use it for it to serve me instead of letting technology use me. I don't need to be scrolling through a bunch of ads. Did you know, like on Facebook and Instagram, like every fourth post is an ad? It's crazy. So what will help you to feel less stressed? And for me, that's really just making things simpler. Like always as simple as possible. So reducing my responsibilities, simplifying my processes and systems, taking away decision fatigue, like having less things to choose from is really helpful. Getting better rest and, saying no if something doesn't feel aligned to my values. And how do you want to build in rest, reset, or recovery time this week? And something that I found helpful last week was getting at least 8 hours of sleep. So I'm going to aim for 8 hours of sleep every night. I didn't hit it last night. I only got 7. And I want to spend more time in the ocean because I know my heart rate variability always goes up when I do that. So finding times and spots where I can go to the beach where there's not a lot of people is important. So those are my answers for the week. If you are interested in coaching or around self-care, conflict, trauma, as a person, or even how, like as a professional, like if you're a teacher or a court professional and you want to know how to make your particular role like more trauma informed, I can coach around that too. And it's never me telling you what to do, it's you learning to do things that will work for you because you're the expert of yourself. And calm conflict is what I'm working on. I'm really excited to get some content posted about that. And I have been posting, one last bit, I have been posting math content at Calm Conflict and over on YouTube. I've been doing like one Math is Fun post per week where there's like a puzzle, a logic game, or a riddle, something like that. And one like tutorial thing per week. So I'm currently going through the Florida State assessment tests, and algebra and geometry has been on my YouTube channel for a while, but I'm going through like grade 3 and grade 4. So if you're a teacher, a parent, or a student, those can be really helpful, just seeing what actually is on these tests that so many people are afraid of, because it's not that bad. So with all of the Calm math content, the more you familiarize yourself with math and learn like making mistakes is part of the learning process, the less anxious you will be when you actually sit down to do math. So that's it, and I hope you have enjoyed the Indian River Lagoon.